If you've been skinny fat your whole life and you've been going to the gym and not seeing results, I want you to do this one thing. I want you to progressive overload. So when I was a beginner in the gym, I had no idea what progressive overload actually meant. Basically, every single gym session, I used to hit the same amount of reps for the same weight every single gym session. And I actually expected to see results. But there's no way that's going to happen if you don't include progressive overload in your training. So what actually is progressive overload? Progressive overload is when you either try to increase the weight or the reps for every single gym session you hit. So the way I like to do it is have a rep range from around 6 to 12. So for example, maybe this week I can only hit bench press for 80 kilos, maybe only into 6 reps, right? The next week, I'm going to try and hit it for 8 reps. The week after that, 10 reps, and finally 12 reps. So once I manage to hit 12 reps, I'm actually going to increase the weight to maybe 85 kilos, and then I can start the whole cycle again. So the reason you want to do this is because you need to signal to your muscle that it needs to get bigger. So if you hit the same reps for the same amount of weight every single gym session, there is no way your muscle is actually going to want to get bigger. So you need to implement progressive overload in your workouts to actually increase your muscle strength and muscle size. A common problem you might run into is actually not being able to increase the weight or even increase the reps. So for example, let's say you fail hitting 80 kg for 8 reps this week. What I want you to do is next week, you're going to hit the amount of reps you could hit before. So that would be 80 kg into 6 reps. Okay. So for this week, just do that. And then the week after that, you try again to hit 80 kg for 8 reps. Okay. What's important is that you just don't give up when you can't increase the weight or the reps. Just take a buffer week and try again the next week. Another thing that can affect progressive overload is not taking care of your sleep or your nutrition. So before you actually do decide to progressive overload, make sure you at least have 8 hours of sleep the night before. And before your gym session, make sure you have a good pre-workout meal, which is high in protein and high in carbs. So if you fully focus on progressive overload, it's only a matter of time till you see results in the gym. Don't be like me, hitting the same amount of weight for the same amount of reps every single gym session. Okay. If you focus on progressive overload, you're 100% going to see results. Hope this helps.